And I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I'm referred to as the Big Game Hunter because I've been hunting down leaders and staff organizations for 40 plus years now. I want to talk with you about one of those tough interview questions that causes people to have a brain cramp most of the time. And it's really not a difficult question, but because it's asked at the end of the interview when people are often starting to ease up a little bit, people freeze. I know I've experienced that when I've used this question from time to time. I just got to the point where I realized there was really very little I could learn from it that was going to be helpful to me, except if someone answered the question this way. So here's the question, ready? So, said with all sorts of seriousness and righteousness, what haven't I asked you so far that I should have asked you in order to evaluate you, assess you, find out more about you, yada, yada, yada. It's a variation of what haven't I asked you so far? And the best way to answer this is, and again, you got to remember, I believe in a certain amount of acting. You can't act like you're prepared for this. You have to make it seem like you're thinking. And you pause for a second, and you break eye contact, and you go, as I think about it, probably the best question you could have asked me that would have been helpful to you is, what am I going to do to increase profitability, help you save money, things along those lines. That's how you speak to it. I've spoken more about the tasks I've performed for my previous employer, but you really haven't spoken to me yet about what I can do to help your organization. So let me speak to that now. And then you talk about how your background fits what they're looking for, how your history is one of high performance in every organization you've been to. In previous places, you've helped them make money or save money, whichever the case might be, to the tune of X million dollars or X $100,000 based upon your performance. You've been the highest rated fill in the blank at your organization consistently, and you want to bring that sort of spirit and energy, drive, and determination to their firm so that the results of your efforts can do for them the same or even more than you've done for previous performers. Notice what you've done. What you've basically done is recap your background in a way that summarizes a lot of your successes and attributes from previous employers, but you've also kind of made the employer recognize that they missed an obvious thing in a very blunt, very pointed way, and then rescued them by giving them the answer. So I think that's an easy way to knock that question out of the park. And again, I want to remind you, you have to act like you never heard this question before and you're completely unrehearsed. Otherwise, what haven't they asked you so far? Well, you haven't asked me that. and it's just too candid an answer. So again, practice looking unrehearsed. It's like being an actor on the stage or an actress on the stage. Always delivering those lines in the role of the character that you're playing, and doing it in a way that you become the character, not act like the character. And that's what you have to do today. So this is Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did and you're watching on YouTube, share it, leave a comment, click the like button, let people know something about this video that you think would be helpful. Now, I also want to encourage you to subscribe to my channel here on YouTube, which is The Big Game Hunter TV, all one word, The Big Game Hunter TV. You'll get notices whenever I do a new video for YouTube. The videos are also on my websites, jeffaltman.com and nobsjobsearchadvice.com. And at jeffaltman.com and at nobsjobsearchadvice.com for that matter. You can also subscribe to my e-zine, which is called No BS Job Search Advice e-zine. I publish it weekly with advice for job hunters good anywhere in the world. It's a $499 value I give away for free. There's lots of great content at both sites. So come over to each, jeffaltman.com and nobsjobsearchadvice.com, and go exploring. Also want to mention that you can listen to podcasts of my radio shows. You can watch my videos, read previous articles from the e-zine. You can also post your resume to many sites from either of mine There's information about my books and guides to job hunting, positions I'm recruiting for, information about my VIP personal search agent program. There's a lot of good stuff at both jeffoffman.com and nobsjobsearchadvice.com. So come over to one or both sites and go explore it. A few final things. First of all, if you have a question about job hunting, I'm a live person job search expert. Go to liveperson.com, look me up there. That's Jeff Altman, and call me, and I'd be happy to answer your questions. In addition, I want to encourage you that if we're not already connected on LinkedIn, send me a connection request. My page there is linkedin.com/IN/the-big-game-hunter. I accept connection requests worldwide, except if you're a third-party recruiter or in a country known for scams or spam. And finally, if your firm's trying to hire someone, send me an email at the address below. Let me know who to contact and whether or not I can mention your name. I'd love to help your firm staff positions. This is Jeff Altman. Hope you have a great day. Take care.